The Tale of Swanna. It is said there was a secret animal waterhole near one of Zhou villages called Lalauya. This unique waterhole had magic power that attracted many wild animals from faraway mountains for drinking. The Zhou people called this drinking place Swanna. The hunters of Zhou would hide around Swanna, and they would hunt the wild animals drinking water. However, there was a certain taboo about Swanna that the older hunters would always warn the younger hunters to obey. A legend says that hunters should not hunt the largest stag at Swanna. The Zhou people considered that stag sacred, and it would be the first animal to show up at the water hole. The legend also had it that hunters should allow the stag to leave after it finished drinking. Until the stag would leave, the hunters were not allowed to hunt any other animals either. The legend also said that anyone who disobeyed the taboo would be struck by misfortune. One day, two brothers went to Swanna to hunt. They saw the stag and were very excited about it. The older brother thought, "What a beautiful deer! I must take it to the village and display it for everyone." However, they did not pull the bowstring because they were afraid of the taboo. The younger brother said, "We should obey the taboo, or there will be misfortune." The older brother said, "No, we cannot miss this great opportunity, and it is not certain that the taboo is real." In the end, the two brothers decided to kill the stag. As the brothers began to aim, a strange thing happened. The deer transformed its body into a huge creature with very big eyes, and began to stare at them. It scared the brothers close to death. When the brothers put the bows down, the huge creature changed its shape back to a deer. They tried to pull the bow again and again, but the deer would also transform its body again and again. In the end, the older brother decided to pull the bow quickly, before the deer could transform its body completely. He shot and hit the neck of the deer. After the deer was shot, blood gushed out of the wound. The deer turned and started to run away. The hunters became very excited, and they followed the blood on the ground, tracking the deer. As the brothers kept tracking, they began to find piles of leaves stained with blood, left behind on the ground. It seemed as if somebody had gathered young leaves of the kudzu vine. After a while, they came to a place where there was a giant, sitting on a big stone under a maple tree. The brothers also saw more piles of leaves, stained with blood on the ground. Suddenly, they realized that the giant monster was the deer that they had been following. The giant monster was chewing up the kudzu vine leaves into a paste and using it to cover the wound in its neck. The brothers realized that the monster used the kudzu vine to stop the blood, which was why they had seen many piles of leaves on the road. The brothers became afraid that the monster would discover them. So they turned back silently. One of them stepped on a dry stick and cracked it. The monster looked towards them immediately. The monster caught the elder brother and put him on the branches of the maple tree. Then the monster grabbed the hunter's hands and feet and pulled them up and down, just as in tanning leather. The younger brother escaped and ran to the village. He told the people in the village the sad story. At first, people in village felt sorry about the news, but the older people in tribe became angry and admonished the younger people that they should abide by traditional taboo. From those times on, Zhou people started to use the tanning skill that the monster had shown the brothers. They made leather from soft animal skin. After that, tanning became the unique skill of the Zhou. The people also learned to use the kudzu vine leaves to stop bleeding. That became the traditional medical treatment for Zhou. The stories were told from generation to generation.